No, I don't think so. But okay.
I don't watch it very much.
No.
Okay, it's your tease.
Yep, it's my tease. This is where I tease. I say things like, "Yeah, fix that, smart guy."
I can fix that. Your cough switch is going to sound fantastic.
I was afraid of that. Anyway, we would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and/or follow. This is Truly News, like tens and tens of people have already done. We do have tens and tens, right?
And we do have tens and tens.
Okay.
We've got several hundred, actually.
Yeah, let's go with tens and tens. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So join the throng, the mass of humanity, hopping on to the old This Is Truly News boat train.
Bandwagon.
People all over the world. Nope, whole different thing. Who was that? People all over the world, join hands. Love train.
Love train. I don't know
Spinners?
who the band was.
Was that the Spinners?
Might have been. I just heard a song by 3 Degrees and I'd forgotten that they were.
I forgot they even existed. Yeah, exactly. And it's a song as soon as you hear it.
Yeah. When will I see you again?
Yep. For my ex, never. Just if you want. Actually, that's what they said to me. So never mind. Where was I now? Like, subscribe, follow.
Yes, you were.
Yes, do that and have your friends like, subscribe, and follow. If you have a dog who talks, have him like, subscribe, and follow. But God, don't let him near Family Guy. Just don't do that. Anyway, like, subscribe, and follow. This is Truly News so that whole bunches of people can enjoy the great entertainment that's about to follow.
That's right.
No, but it's what we do.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
From the Missed It by That Much file.
That is still one of the greatest lines of all time.
Missed it
by that much.
From the Salt Lake Tribune, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Did anyone else have a crush on not on 99? What was... Yeah,
99.
99.
Barbara Feldon.
Oh.
If you didn't have a crush on Barbara Feldon, you're an idiot.
Yep. I wanted to see a cage match between 99 and Jeannie.
Oh, yes.
And then I figured, well, those two were busy fighting and all the guys were there. I'd go grab Elizabeth Montgomery. So
anyway, from the 17...
I was young. I can dream.
Yes, you can. 17. Some people would call that a pipe dream.
Irrational.
17.
Wait, hang on. There, fix that, smart guy.
Okay. I will.
That's what scares me.
17 November 1967. It was a Friday.
Was it a Friday?
It's already too late. Remember, this is 1967. Already too late. Dire famine forecast by 1975. By George Getze, Los Angeles Times writer.
Another prophet.
Yep. It is already too late for the world to avoid a long period of famine, a Stanford University biologist said Thursday. Paul Ehrlich said, the time of famines is upon us and will be at its worst and most disastrous by 1975. He said the population of the United States is already too big, that birth control may have to be accomplished by making it involuntary and by putting sterilizing agents into staple foods and drinking water, and that the Roman Catholic Church should be pressured into going along with routine measures of population control.
So not much has changed in 55 years.
Ehrlich says experts keep saying the world food supply will have to be tripled to feed the 6 or 7 billion people they expect to be living in the year 2000. That may be possible theoretically, but it is clear, he said, that it is totally impossible in practice. All right. Now let's.
And now, 55 years later, we've seen he's correct.
Yeah, it's been so wrong.
Says two fat guys looking at a camera.
How does he keep a straight face? So
remember that? See, but mark my words. They go in cycles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's lack of food and overpopulation. Have they seen Montana and Wyoming? And that's just us.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there are never any progress made in producing food. But it always goes with population and food.
Yep.
And then climate.
Yep.
And population and food.
Well, then there's always nuclear disaster.
That's true. That kind of filters underneath.
Yeah.
And then the various forms of things that are much better than anything but capitalism.
Yeah, well, we've had doomsayers since Malthus in the 1880s. And
How that work for him?
none of it has
That's
ever
true.
come
We're not really
true.
here, are we?
No, we're all gone. We've cannibalized each other.
Mm.
Back to you, Cannibal Tony.
A New York City man has been charged with smuggling 3 Burmese pythons at the U.S.-Canadian border. 36-year-old Calvin Batista is accused of bringing the hidden snakes on the bus that crossed into northern New York in July of 2018. You may have wondered, but importation of Burmese pythons is regulated.
By the way, the importation of Burmese pythons, I think it might be regulated.
Actually, it has been for quite a while.
Oh, okay. Good.
By federal regulations and international treaty. They are listed as injurious to human beings.
Right?
How could that be?
Maybe these Burmese pythons ganged up on him and demanded he take them to New York.
Gang of Burmese pythons.
Roaming the streets at night. They got tattoos on their arm.
How could they can't snap their finger? Where do they roll up their cigarettes?
I don't know. Maybe in their turtlenecks.
The Queen's man was arraigned
It's
in
a
Albany.
snake neck then. It's just basically a tube.
It's like a sleeve. Batista from Queens arraigned in Albany on the federal smuggling charge, released pending trial, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The charge carries the potential for, you ready? 20 years in the can and a fine as high as $250,000.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You know how he smuggled them into the U.S.? How cleverly he had them hidden?
Tell me.
They were in his pants.
I knew they were in it.
What special kind of stupid do you have to be to put a constricting snake
near the
in your pants?
Factory. Yeah, right near the happy.
Anywhere
factory.
they constrict in there is not going to be good.
Maybe they'll be warm and take naps.
For those of us that don't know, the Burmese python is in fact one of the world's largest snakes. And it's considered not just dangerous and invasive here, but it's a vulnerable species in its native Asia. So leave them alone. I think Helen Reddy said it best.
Where they are.
Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Oh, leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Oh, that was Ruby Redress. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and it was leave me alone.
That was it. I keep saying that too. I have. It's not liberties. It's artistic license.
Quora questions.
Oh, no.
If my neighbor's bees routinely steal pollen from my flowers and make honey that my neighbor profits from selling, can I sue them for a portion of that profit?
No. But thank you.
Yeah.
Although you will, I'm sure if you look, you'll find an attorney willing to give it a shot.
Why would a girl frown after smiling to me and I didn't smile back? Why did she take it so personally? Does she not realize I have more important things on my mind and am more busy with other things?
But not busy enough to stop and write that, huh?
Yeah, right?
Idiot.
I love these guys. After taking an abortion pill, I am still pregnant. What is the reason behind this? Explain it in Hindi.
How do you say you had sex in Hindi?
I am a wealthy Nigerian prince, and all I want to do is give people money, but no one believes me. What should I do?
Oh, keep going, dude. There are suckers everywhere.
Isn't that? I just think that's hilarious.
My gosh. April showers may bring May flowers, but they also bring Florida hurricane season, and that brings eligible Tinder matches. I see you've got that same look on your face. Yeah, that's exactly it.
How does...
Wait for it. Linemen, the workers laboring over Florida's destroyed electrical wiring in the aftermath of Ian, have... By the way, your son was a bitch down there. I'm just saying. Wow.
Oh, you ought to see his room. It's no wonder.
Same thing. Anyway, linemen have taken the state by storm, and the women on Tinder are swiping right.
Oh, my.
Does that mean they're... Oh, that does. So as the men rush to work, their line-wise fear they'll be snatched up by what they term bucket bunnies. Yep. Well, you know, they go up in the
buckets,
orange buckets. The bunnies are certainly out to play, wasting no time hopping onto social media to ogle over the workers. Boy, whoever wrote this was working way too hard.
The thesaurus is worn out. They had to go buy a new one.
One TikToker joked in a clip with 9.3 million views. Everyone's saying pray for Florida, but this is our Tinder now. Candy store, one user said in the agreement, in the comments. Bucket bunnies, loosely defined by the Urban Dictionary, are those who pursue linemen regardless of their relationship status, and some two-timers have already been called out by strangers online. One eagle-eyed user claimed to have caught an electrical worker who goes by Blake, potentially being unfaithful to his girlfriend.
Potentially.
And in one video on his page, he swore he'd never jeopardize his relationship, but his Tinder profile, okay, having a Tinder profile might be one way to jeopardize your relationship. It says he was spotted. His Tinder profile was spotted in someone else's clip.
Well,
although he denies it even in Florida, users in the comments claim he's gaslighting all of TikTok. Well, that wouldn't be hard. I mean,
come on.
Or maybe he just has an eerie doppelganger. No. Some line wives, though, are out for blood, threatening the so-called bucket bunnies who dare inch near their taken men. I would want WWE SmackDown.
Why pick on the women? Go beat up the guy. He's being a jerk.
Well, somebody has to put out the feelers, if you will. It's a team effort.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah. So one said, you want to know what I find ironic? One line wife asked in a TikTok, when hurricane season hits, all the little bucket bunnies come crawling out of the woodwork. Us line wives are a different kind of breed, honey. And rabbit season starts soon.
Kill the rabbit.
Under the video, which was captioned, I'm hunting wabbits. Fellow line wives and allies stood behind the TikToker, while others questioned why she would go after another woman. Hey, see, you're a girl.
Okay.
While the creator says she does not have to worry about her own husband. She does warn other line wives the fate of their marriage could be grim.
Oh,
here's another one. I'm a pipeline wife, another TikToker wrote. 500,000 views on this. She referred to row hose.
Oh, my.
A woman who works in the pipeline industry but engages in, shall we say, a certain activity for money.
Wow.
In her TikTok, she says, we dealt with row hose before TikTok. I stand with all the linemen's wives as they prepare to take on Florida bucket bunnies. Blue collar's not a trend, dear. It's a lifestyle. Hunting wabbits.
Kill the rabbit.
Where's Wagner when you need him? He's dead because he swiped right on Tinder and that got in deep trouble.
When his wife often.
Right there.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.